Okay, our project preparation for $500, what does that get you? First of all, this is not an extra charge. So this $500, it will be credited to you when you decide to move forward with your home, right? You're gonna get a ton of value out of this. We're gonna give you everything you need to start your project. One, project consultation and planning with the business owner. So you're going to sit down with us. We're going to talk big picture on your project. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish? What's your time frame? Are you looking for a single wide, double wide, wallboard home, drywall home? What unique considerations do we have? Is this in a community? Is this on private land? Okay, is this a replacement home? Is this a new home on virgin land? Do you also need attachments, carports, sheds, garages, impact fees? What are the impact fees? What are the building fees? Are you reusing the septic and well? Do we have to get a pump out and certification done? Or are you putting in a new septic? Are you putting in a new well? We're gonna talk about everything big picture and start really filing it down to exactly what needs to happen. Number two, county and city verifications. Now this is where we really get to work for you, okay? We're gonna verify that your zoning for your property allows a HUD manufactured home. Not a modular home, not a mobile home, not a park model, a HUD manufactured home. We will verify this in writing. You will confirm that yes, a HUD manufactured home is allowed on your property. Two, we're gonna verify your building setbacks. What are the building setbacks, okay? And we're going to verify that directly with the municipality, whether it's a city or a county, in writing. We're not gonna go off of what Joe the neighbor told us. He said the setback was 5 foot, but really it ended up being 10 feet, right? And then it totally screwed up what we could fit on the property, and the floor plan that you wanted to order or were ready to sign off on does not work. So we must get current setbacks from the municipality. We will do that on your behalf. Next would be flood zone. So we're gonna verify what the flood zone is. Is it X, A, AE, V, VE, something above that, right? What type of flood zone are you in and what type of foundation is required, okay? There are different foundations required depending on the flood zone that you're in. Is it a permanent foundation, a non-permanent foundation? What type of foundation do you want? Okay, so that's another consideration. We'll have that conversation and we will verify what the building requirements are. Square footage requirements, what's the minimum square footage required? What's the maximum square footage allowed? This is important, okay? We need to make sure we're meeting minimum square footage requirements and we're not building too big of a house, all right? Home minimum width requirements. Are there width requirements that restrict us to only a double wide manufactured home instead of a single wide? So we'll verify that. Okay, that's something to watch out for. A lot of people don't consider. The third thing we're gonna do is draft up an architectural site plan. So what this is a scaled site plan showing your setbacks and showing the floor plan, okay? So you're gonna see everything on paper with your property dimensions. We're gonna make everything fit, all right? We're gonna ensure it all fits. So you're gonna get a professional architectural site plan. We have an architect that does this for us full time. You will get this site plan, okay? So you can really review all the details, all right? The next thing you'll be getting is a home design box. So this is the box that we ship you in the mail, okay? You don't have to return it, you can keep it. These are physical samples that are gonna be in your home, all right? Now this box will change depending on the series of home that you're looking at. You'll have different color samples, but for the most part, you'll get countertop samples, you'll get shutter samples, you'll get wall color samples, wall paints, okay? You're gonna get your siding samples, physical, actual samples that you can touch, feel, and smell, all right? You'll get everything, all right? Flooring samples, okay? Cabinet samples, real cabinet samples for the home that you're getting, okay? Different color options, all right? So you can actually verify all of this, touch it, feel it, really understand what the home's gonna be built with, okay? And then here's an overview. You'll get to see appliance options, okay? Shutter colors, all the other colors, physical samples. This is just an overview of whatever series home that you're looking at. It'll show it all on paper as well, okay? You can always visit one of our locations in person or one of our production facilities, but if you prefer to do it all from home, this box really helps with that. After that, we will do a factory build sheet. So the factory build sheet, this is where we get into the nitty gritty of how the home is built, okay? So line by line, we're gonna go through and show you exactly everything that your home is built with. So every single possible option is gonna be itemized, all the build specs, all of the colors, all of the options, any upgrades that you've added, right? In factory built housing, you get one chance to make it right and one chance only. I can't tell you how many times I've heard stories of other places where They don't do this, right? And the factory they're not on the same page with us, and we're maybe not on the same page with you, and the wrong color of flooring or cabinets or countertops or whatever, or the wrong floor plan gets built. That is not going to happen, okay? We absolutely will not allow that to happen. So we go through, we verify everything. Here's a detailed floor plan markup that we'll get. You will sign off on this and say, yes, this is correct. That's exactly what I want built. So we leave nothing to chance, okay? Lastly, and one of the most important things we're gonna do is we're gonna get you a quote from a local installer in writing. So based off of everything that we had talked about, okay, we'll give him your blocking plan, the engineered blocking plan that he needs. We'll give him all the information. We'll talk the talk with him. We'll have the initial conversation. We'll contact him, say, hey, look, this is what, Mr. Jones and Mrs. Jones are planning at this address. This is the size of home. This is the foundation system required. It's got to be X amount of block high. We'll have those kind of finite conversation with him. We'll set it all up. We'll get the quote in writing from him, and then we'll connect you two, and from there you guys can proceed with your project. Currently, we run a local dealership. We have over 10 years of experience. We build over 50 houses a year, custom turnkey projects. We understand the ins and outs of completing a manufactured home project. So we're gonna give you that knowledge base, and we're gonna ensure you're headed in the right direction. We're not just giving you a cheap price on a mobile home like everybody else. We're actually giving you real value, things that are going to set you up for success, okay? You're not gonna order a house that doesn't fit your lot or go into this without a realistic understanding of what the site work costs are gonna be. We're gonna give you all of that information, and we're gonna give it to you up front, okay? So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to call us to learn more. Thank you.